fact, the relationship is the global volunteers. They're working through and at the grassroots level, directly in the community, directly with the people. And it's almost like a family type of setting. It's very intimate, and persons can relate to such community, household, house-to-house issue. To me, will buy itself into the hearts of people. And if people buy into any initiative, then it's likely to produce results.
Oh, I think we did great. And I think that we've already been well received. People even at the church would say, oh, we're so glad you're here. You've done wonderful things, and we love the Global Volunteers. So yes, I think it's going well.
And there's lots to do here, especially in the schools. These kids are not going to have a better life unless they get a little help in the schools.
There's also the question of the students' academic performance, and the Global Volunteers have been so good at this, where we get our special needs children coming out, and being a principal, in fact an educator, for almost my entire life, and they do a fantastic job.
So I have one kid who's quite quiet, who tends to talk to the ground, but we've been together a few times, and he realized that he has something to say to the world, that his feelings are important, and he can write about them, he can share them.
By virtue of where we live, how we were educated ourselves, where we come from, our exposure to so many things about the world and about our culture, we have that to offer. So whether you are a teacher, it's wonderful. If you're not a teacher, you still have so much to teach.
Even if you're not a teacher, if you can raise a hammer and pound it, there's room for that in repairing and expanding the schools. If you can dig a hole in dirt and put a plant in it, these earth boxes, we've put in 20, I'm not sure how many, all over the area. That's needed. So there are lots of ways to contribute here.
The Global Volunteers came to the school on the previous occasion. They spoke about basic health matters like hand washing and the nutritional value of the food that the children ate. And that tied in very much with the earth box technology, where we were told that if we provide the earth boxes, the children will be able to see how they could grow good products for themselves, vegetables and fruits. And that would, at some point in time, be expanded into the community, and which is one of the visions that I share where Global Volunteers are concerned.
Oh, the earth boxes. They have been, actually, it's really good to us, because at the end of the day, we don't have to buy certain things. What we plant, we don't have to buy it at the market. And it helps out our children when it comes to knowing about agriculture and whatnot. And the children love it. The fruits, the vegetables, and it has a little bit to do with a bit of science also. So it's great.
Before we didn't have any spinach, to put in our soup, but now we do have, so we can just go and pluck it out. We don't have to go to the market anymore. It's right in our backyard. The sweet pepper also, it's right there. So the tomatoes also, we have tomatoes, sweet pepper, and the spinach. So all that is in our backyard. So that's a great income for us. We don't have to spend money on that. So we're happy to right here in our backyard.
We also are very, very concerned about the nutrition of our children, because the first few days of life critical, and we have had the benefit of working with nurses and nutritionists and doctors and people with early childhood background. So we are grateful for that human resource. Most of them have come in with skills maybe at a higher level than we're exposed to, and so we draw from you.
When we come down here, they're hungry for that education, and so we're really kind of picking their brains about what they wanted, and then we kind of tailored our teachings around that.
And I want to state that there's no amount of money in the world that can repay you for the work you do. I think that is a God-ordained intervention, and only Him can give you the reward you deserve. So God bless you in so many ways.
You know, in Global Volunteers, and I found it here in St. Lucia especially, our main accomplishment is friendship with the local people, friendship with the teachers. They want to know about our lives. We find out about theirs. Now, we help with the children, and we certainly do a lot of hard work here, but I think the friendship with the people is absolutely the most important thing we do. I think that's what the whole thing is about, actually, not the labor, but the whole thing is getting to know people in the world. And I keep telling my teachers here, if I get to know you as a person and you and me as a person, you know, that's the beginning of world peace. Yeah.
It's just, the big thing I like is getting to know other cultures. I see it more, for me personally, I see that as a big value of this experience. And I wish everybody would do this, because maybe we wouldn't have war and things if we got to know other cultures and know that they all have the same basic needs, wants, and cares.
The program, plus the kids, plus my teammates have converged in a life-changing experience. And when you find yourself in the company of the teammates that I've noticed here, in both trips actually, you'll find yourself, if not inspired, at least instructed, and you will become better, I think, at whatever the task is.
One of the things I liked a lot is that we were with our people. In the evening, we got a chance to share with each other what our day was like, and we took notes and made notes of that. So it helped enrich our whole experience here because we learned what other people were doing and what they were going through, what they were learning from the children and the people that they were interacting. And we had people from the community, and they came, and it was wonderful to hear their perspective of Global Volunteers and how we have enriched their community, and they are looking forward to us being here a long time and sharing a partnership and making life better for the children and for all the community. So it was a really rich experience.
Oh my, I mean, I feel overwhelmed, and I believe there is so much hope for the future, okay, in Global Volunteers working with the school and the community. In fact, working with the children, as I've said, and I believe it, that the children are our future, and if we can give them that foundation, that base, where they can get education, be healthy citizens, I think we will have a wonderful community, and by extension, a wonderful country.
The teacher said today, "Oh, I wish you could stay for 3 weeks." And I said I would love to stay for 3 weeks too, and maybe someday when we have more teams coming back to back, we'll be able to stay 3 weeks. It's been a wonderful opportunity to get to know the children really quickly and the teachers. They look forward to our arrival, and they're sad at our departure.
It's just so amazing because you're not really thinking all the time from your head. You're feeling from your heart, and you're working as you're thinking and feeling, and it's just freeing.
Don't think twice. Just come. It's a wonderful experience, and I can't explain how rewarding it is. The reward, really, and like you say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So just come down. We have open arms. The relationship is beautiful, and I'm truly hoping that there will be a little more opportunities for some more socialization between the Global Volunteers and the community, because you have now become family, and we intend for you to be full family citizens of Anse.